can't juggle that and take it a little bit later at the same time. So,
jokes,
so, first of all, a warm welcome to the Tactile Training Centre. I do recognise a few faces here, but for those people that don't know me, my name is Craig Seff, and I'm the Sergeant and I'm responsible for the training that takes place within here and inside the public order arena. What we're hoping to show you this morning are two demonstrations, albeit you might just want to stay for one, or you might want to see both of them. So we're going to do a method of entry demonstration here, which will probably last for about 20-25 minutes. And then again, what we'll invite you to do then is to move up the actual arena, go towards where the stadium seating is, where I know that some of you have already sat down and found yourselves, and then we'll run a taser demonstration there as well. And again, that one should last about 20-25 minutes. And what we'll give then the children the opportunity to actually do is to try some of the PSU helmets on to hold the shields and those types of things. So if you want to take photographs and that like, then there's an opportunity obviously to do so. And throughout obviously the course of either of those demonstrations, at the appropriate times, feel free to ask us any questions and we'll do our best, as I say, to answer those. A little bit of housekeeping for you. We're not expecting any fire alarms this morning, but that doesn't mean to say that we won't have any. If there is an audible alarm, all that I want you to do is to either follow those police officers that are either wearing a high visibility jacket like myself or the special constables. They will take you out of here by obviously the direct means, through the roller shutter doors and out onto the main car park, where we can make sure that we've got everybody out of the building, we can account for you, and then we can then just move you back into the headquarters themselves. This is obviously an operational building, yeah? It's where we work from 9 o'clock in the morning till 9 o'clock at night sometimes. Please do not smoke in here for obvious reasons. And also what I would ask you to do is, we've locked a number at the door, and again, that's for good reason. You don't want people disappearing unnecessarily. Please, if there's anything that you don't think you should touch or pick up, then don't touch it or don't pick it up. Again, we'll invite you a little bit later on to actually have a look at some of the equipment which we use, so you can get hands on if you need to do so. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to pass over to Chris Dower. He will run, as I say, the MOE demonstration. Then post that then, as I say, what we'll do is we'll take you from here up towards where the stadium seating is, and then we'll kind of like welcome you again if there's anybody else that comes through the doors, and then we'll look at the actual taser demonstration. Okay.
As Craig said, my name's Chris Dower. I'm one of the PCs on the Vector Tactical Training Unit, and we're based here. Dave, who's just running off in the corner there, Dave Goodwin also works with us. And the idea today is to give you a demonstration into some of the, I'd have to say more of the basic equipment that we use. We've got equipment ranging from probably something you'd recognise, I'd imagine, off TV shows. It's knocking around all the time, called the Enforcer. It's been around for quite a few years. Steel and concrete inside, and like a lot of the other equipment here, you can see sledgehammers, axes, it's what we class as kinetic equipment. And it ranges from that's quite base level stuff, all the way up to things like the rescue saw you've got here, which pretty much cuts through anything depending on the blade you put on. Obviously designed for rescue. And some of the more expensive, unique equipment here, which is hydraulically based. So you, instead of having to use a muscle work with a kinetic kit, you can use a hydraulic kit. And sometimes it can be a little bit hit and miss. I'm setting that one up for the team. But we'd always would take kinetic equipment with it. So what we're going to do is we'll break it down to a few demonstrations, hopefully 3 effective demonstrations utilising the hard house. The hard house, obviously this venue is only a few months old, so this is brand new, so it's the first time it's been used. What we do to act as if we've got like a locking system on the door, we use wooden chocks. So sometimes we have a little bit of hit and miss. It may be that the team get in very quickly, it may take a little bit longer, so we'll just have to see how it goes. What we're going to do, before each demonstration, I'm just going to explain the idea behind it, let the demonstration, and then when Dave's sort of preparing the door behind again, I'll move on from there onto the next piece of equipment. At the end of that, what we're going to look at is just a very quick demonstration of how we would enter a building whilst there's a threat from above. So this is generally in a siege situation, you've got a violent person on the premises, and what they start doing is they barricade doors, and then after that, when you're trying to get police officers into the premises, you tend to get the high ground, i.e. the window or the roof, and they'll start throwing slates off the roof or throwing things out the window. So what you have to do, you have to enter the premises. It's almost like a Roman-style entry. Nothing's changed since that time. It's effective. And what we utilise is the shields to protect them, to make a roof and a front shield too. And we'll be looking at a couple of examples of that. Obviously, the flat coming in today will be very minor, since we don't want things bouncing onto the crowd. So it's a little bit, let's pretend, for obvious reasons, for safety. The idea is you can get quite close to it. If you have your miles away, you'll never see anything that's going on. So just to introduce the team. The team we've got here today is one of what we class as a serial, which means it's generally about 6 officers plus a sergeant, and they make up a third of our vector unit, which is a level 1 unit. This unit is basically, the easy way to describe it, a riot unit. So as you can see, they've got all the equipment on their own pads, but they do other things. They do searches and loads of other bits and bobs. So it's not just that, but that's probably the easiest way to describe it. So if you can have the team come forward for us, please. You ready to go soon? Yeah. Just to try and make it a little bit more interesting, rather than just say this or bang, 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 this or open this or close. What we're going to do, we're going to utilise a couple of the team to just go in to mimic as if there was, say, a violent person there. We're not going to run that, that's what Craig's going to do in the It kind of links what we're doing together. You wouldn't do MOE, you wouldn't put a door in and do nothing else. Everything interlinks. So what we're going to do is just give you a little introduction to one of the taser tactics. What's going to happen is the officers are going to, hopefully, quite quickly effect entry into this. And then once they're in there, they'll shout clear. The person who's using the enforcer steps out of the way, because he works as a team. And then Sue and Hannah are going to come through on the shield team. And Sue at the back there, she's going to be the taser officer. So she's, don't worry, it's a training taser. She's got to start ducking. She's moving around with it. But it's basically a dummy taser, which still has a light, still has a red dot. As soon as the door's open, you're going to dynamically and very effectively move in and use some verbals that we use very quickly just to give you a link into how we enter the building. Okay? Like I say, these doors are quite new, so they'll absorb a lot of hits. You'll probably find if we came back here next year, they'd be getting in a couple of hits, but it gives you a warm-up, doesn't it? Okay? Right, so what we're going to look at next. This is why the development of method entry equipment moved on, because potentially we come across doors that take that many hits. There's a lot of doors out there that are built now, great by the council, called composite doors. What these are made up of is basically burglar proof. You're not designed so you can't kick them in, so somebody could not kick the door in if they're trying to get into the premises. Obviously that causes problems for us because what we're trying to do effectively with the enforcer is better way of kicking the door in. So it's all connect energy. So what we're going to look at the use of now, I mean I appreciate some of you will see more use of it than others, is this what we call the rabbit's foot, and what that is hydraulic. However, it's used manually. So we've got Tim, who's going to use on the pumping system to pump the hydraulic fluid in, which basically spreads it. They're used in fire rescues around this kind of equipment. It can be utilised different ends of that equipment. You can also get a custom piece of equipment. So what we're going to do now, once we set up, is just going to basically demonstrate, hopefully, how much easier it is using this equipment than it is swinging a big piece of metal there. You ready to go, Dave? Dave? Yeah. Turn.
Looks harder than the complete one.
Okay, so back in. So, main difference with that and what we utilise that for, appreciate these doors, and a little bit tougher than real doors, but what we utilise that for is things like covert entry. So, for instance, if we got someone who's violent in the premises, what